Hello everybody, it's Cody with Florida Man Bourbon, and I'm coming at you again with another video this week. This week I'm going to do a little bit of something different. Instead of a review, I thought it would be interesting to go over my top 5 favorite allocated bottles. I know this is a question that some people have, as far as maybe not what they want to know what I'm drinking allocated wise, or more or less what they think should be worth chasing out there in the bourbon world. I got me a pour of the new Blue Note Honey Cask bourbon. This is a fantastic pour, and you'll be getting a review of this soon. So first off, coming in with maybe a heavy hitter, maybe a controversial pick. I'm not sure why this would be controversial, but I don't know. People have their opinions. My first pick is Blanton's Gold. And to be clear, this list is not going to be in any particular order. This is just bourbons that I really enjoy. I don't know if I would say I have a number one absolute favorite. I just enjoy a wide range of bourbon. So Blanton's Gold, if you can find it, it's normally around $140 to $160 MSRP. Most places it's going to be $250, maybe $300. Blanton's Gold, for those who don't know, the reason why they're called Blanton's Gold is because way back in the day when they were pulling barrels, the master distiller at the time at Buffalo Trace pulled special barrels from I believe the center of Warehouse H, where Blanton's were, and called those honey barrels. And so that's why now these Blanton's Gold barrels or bottles are actually supposed to be, it's still Blanton's, but it's just more special Blanton's. Comes in, they bottle it at 103 proof. And this one in particular is a store pick from Liquor Depot here in Tampa. Shout out Liquor Depot. Old Forester 1924. Now, when this first came out, the hype was up to here. Everybody wanted it. Everybody couldn't get their hands on it. I know maybe there was a few stores in this area that got some cases of it, and once they got them, they were gone. For sale for $114, I believe, at the one store, if I remember correctly. But you can realistically nowadays expect to pay anywhere from $140 to, I've seen them for $200. This is a 10-year age-stated product from Old Forester. Comes in at 100 proof. It's part of their Risky Row series. So technically, like, I don't think it's supposed to be considered allocated, but they're so rare and hard to find that I think everybody considers this bottle an allocated bottle. Bottle number 3 is really, really special for many reasons. This Penelope Rio, for those who know anything about Rio, Penelope Rio is a finished bourbon, and it is finished in honey cask and Amburana cask. Now, Amburana finishes are really polarizing in the bourbon community because some people really don't like that strong cinnamon flavor that Amburana gives. But what makes this Penelope Rio really, really special is that it is honey cask only finish. No Amburana on this one. This one was a really, really special bottle. Another store pick from Liquor Depot, and probably one of the most exclusives or most highly sought after store pick out of Liquor Depot. It was for the Mike Allstott Family Foundation. For those who don't know who Mike Allstott is, he is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer legend from back of the day when we won our first Super Bowl. He was called the A-Train because he would just truck people down out there on the gridiron. He was probably the biggest reason why we won the Super Bowl that year. As you can see, he signed the back of every bottle, and he took pictures with everybody. I'll put one up, and yeah, it was just really special. All the proceeds from this bottle actually went to his charity. This one comes in at 110 proof, non-age stated, and it is a MGP product. So another reason why Penelope maybe can be a little polarizing for people as well. So number 4 is Knob Creek 18. This bottle in particular is kind of special because this was probably one of the very first allocated bottles that I ever got a hold of. Also, Knob 18 is kind of special to me because growing up, my dad and my uncle both drank Knob Creek regularly, and they drank Booker's pretty regularly back when you could pretty much find it anywhere and everywhere. Knob Creek 18 is 18 years old, obviously, 100 proof, and you can find them for roughly around $160 to $200 MSRP. I've seen them upwards of 250, but nothing really more than that. I believe this is batch 2, yeah, KC02. So this is release number 2 of the Knob Creek 18. The batch 1 came in like a fancy like wooden box thing. For my last bottle, Weller Antique 107, Weller OWA for some of you. For all my Florida people, you know how difficult this bottle is to find here in the state. If you're not in the ABC Rewards program, then getting one in Florida is damn near impossible. You're going to have to trade for it to go out of state or pay secondary online somewhere. As the name states, Weller Antique comes in at 107 proof. You can find these typically from $55 to $120, depending on where you're at in the country. I was lucky enough to have a buddy that was able to get me a few bottles for $55. When I first started getting into bourbons, everybody told me, oh, Weller Antique, that's the one to have. Everybody loves Weller Antique. So I'm kind of one of those people that likes to take information like that with a grain of salt because, everybody's palate's different. And I know that Buffalo Trace products tend to be a little overhyped. Not that they don't deserve the hype, but sometimes, people get a little too excited over them. I will say, though, when I tried Weller Antique for the first time, my mind was blown, and I completely understand why people get so excited over these bottles. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I really appreciate everybody watching and taking the time out of their day to give this video a view. Thank you. Cheers. Have a good day.